and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Awakening of Onyx. In the last video, we went and got some potion, got all powered up and ready to go for this dungeon that's been kicking our butts a little bit. So in this video, we'll be playing through the notorious Dungeon 4, and after that, we'll probably be searching the overworld for the dungeon number 5 and hoping it's less of a problem than this one was. But as you can see, we're no longer with a few hearts and no potion. Now we have an upgraded sword, we have a blue tunic, we have lots of hearts, and we have the red potion, which will give us 2 health refills. Just have to get past this room of enemies and not lose too much health. We'll be on our way. Again, we've already gotten the dungeon items out of this dungeon, so we'll actually just have to defeat the boss and go for the heart container and the crystal skull. Alright, so we got a few buyers to take care of. Again, they're not the problem, it's those bubble enemies that normally would just take your sword away, but for some reason in this game they do incredible amounts of damage. And this one just does not want to get out of our way for very long. There we go. As if those enemies weren't bad enough, we also have some Wizrows to contend with. You kind of throw a little bit of everything at you in this dungeon. The difficulty definitely ramps up hard in Dungeon 4. I mean, the third dungeon was a bit of a challenge, but nothing like this. As per usual, just skip the room and walk right through the wall. Alright, we're almost through here. Alright, this shouldn't be so bad. We have still lots of health to take care of this guy. There we go. And that'll be the end of Dungeon 4. After all the problems it gave us, it seemed to go down quite easily once we got all the health potion and heart pieces. Alright, so now we are once again lost in the overworld looking for Dungeon 5. We also now have enough heart pieces for the Master Sword if we can find it. Well, I guess in technically the first game it was the Magic Sword, but we all knew what it was. I guess we don't need to go over there. It's gotten to be such a habit going back to that fairy fountain that just without thinking we walk our way back there instead of leaving. Alright, sneak past the blue levers, dodge the Mario fish, and then destroy the Octoroks. I'm just trying to think of other ROM hacks where Dungeon 5 was hidden. I think in the last one we played, Dungeon 5 was hidden in the graveyard. But not really sure where we're going to find it in this game. I'm guessing we need to go back up to that graveyard area anyway. Doesn't mean it'll actually be in the graveyard, but it'll probably be hidden up in that space somewhere. I'm just hoping we'll be able to find it within this video. I hate having too many videos of us just lost in the overworld. I mean, it's cool when we find things or get to see somewhere new in the overworld, but I don't want to be just going in circles for too long. Alright, we're through the bridge area. I feel like this door was actually just a heart container place. Alright, a couple more moblins and we should be able to get through this. There we go. I believe this shell here is what's blocking us from the graveyard. I wish there was a way to take those guys out without taking damage from them. Yeah, it seems like a couple places in this ROM hack there's like some unavoidable damage, which is kind of frustrating. I mean, there was the area with the item that dropped us right into an enemy when we came out of it. And some of those shell enemies, you can't get them to move without taking damage from them. Like, there just isn't another way. I wonder if maybe if we bombed them, but that would be a waste of a bomb. Alright, we're back up to the area that surrounds the graveyard, so I'm thinking somewhere up here has to be Dungeon 5. Now, did we go in that shop earlier? I think we might have. There were a lot of shops that just sold the same couple things, like the pineapple, the bomb, and stuff like that, that we didn't really need. It's kind of hard to keep track of which ones we've been in and which ones we haven't. Now, it looks like this is water, but it acts just like a pathway in this game. You can just walk right through the water. Maybe it's just a shallow stream. keep this a secret. Ooh, another 150 rupees. Not that we found a big use for them yet. There's been a couple items we've had to buy in this game, but not nearly as much as other versions of the game. It seemed like they leaned heavier on items being in dungeons than in shops hidden around the overworld. Now, I'm hoping Dungeon 5 isn't hidden like under a random shell. Ooh, it's one of these puzzles where we have to keep going the same direction like 4 or 5 times. I remember these from the first Zelda game. There we go. I bet if we play the ocarina there'll be something hidden there. Probably a dungeon. But we don't have an ocarina yet. Now this looks like the cave of the white sword from the first game. Oh, but we found the master sword. And I think we have enough hearts to get it. Yes, we do.